Jack Parsons was a household name in America. He was referred to as the true father of the American space race. He was a genius in his field of rocketry, a well-known scientist. A lot of us think scientists are rational people, skeptical, who don't really believe in superstition. But Parsons led quite an extraordinary double life. He was a scientist by day and a Satanist by night.
That's the real father of the space age. Okay, now this guy, who was at Cal Poly Tech, right? This guy, Jack Parsons, was openly a devil worshiper. He developed the fuel that enabled us to penetrate the stratosphere. Satellites could not have come about without this guy. In his diary that he himself wrote, he had a dream. This is 1948. He had a dream where he saw somebody that he calls Belial Dajjal. And he tells him, "You are helping me."
Jack Parsons professed to embody an entity named Belerian Armilus al-Dajjal, the Antichrist, who he said he met in a dream, and Jack Parsons saw Dajjal as his motivation to move forward with science and witchcraft.
You have to go to Surah Ar-Rahman to recognize and understand the link between Gog and Magog, the Judeo-Christian Zionist Alliance, NATO, and Star Wars. But the link between Gog and Magog and Star Wars is there in Surah Ar-Rahman. And yes, it most certainly has a connection with the jinn. That is why you have the verse repeated how many times? 31 times. فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ 31 times. Rabbikuma means two people. One, human beings, and the other jinn, and both evil. So the verse of the Quran which is linked with Star Wars and with shooting arrows up into the sky, which is the missiles and so on, is the ayah in which Allah says, Ya ma'shar al-jinni wal-ins. And He's not speaking to all human beings, and He's not speaking to all jinns. He's talking about this community of human beings who are evil, and this community of jinn who are evil and who are in alliance with each other, and it is these people who address Ya ma'ashar al-jinni wal-ins.
We can't be sure whether Jack Parsons actually communicated with the Antichrist. However, one thing we can be sure is there were satanic entities behind him. He wasn't just the father of the American space race, but he was also the brains behind Israeli rocket technology. A pro-Israeli group of scientists offered Jack Parsons a job within the Israeli rocket program, which Jack Parsons gratefully accepted. So all these new technological advances by Israel may not be just human brains behind it after all, but actually something even more sinister.
إن استطعتم أن تنفذوا من أقطار السماوات. There you are, the Star Wars. أقطار السماوات والأرض. If you wish to embark on the effort to explore and penetrate the stratas of the sky and the samawat and the stratas of the earth, which includes the ocean, the depths of the ocean, go ahead and pursue the effort. So the jinn are helping human beings in this effort of missiles and satellites and all of these things.
This is the scene of the blast in which Jack Parsons was killed. The official story is that it was an accident due to an experiment. Jack Parsons was declared dead within minutes after the explosion. His mother later committed suicide. She was distraught at losing her son. Friends and former lovers were unsatisfied of the official report by the police into Jack Parsons' death. Instead, some believed he was killed by the American government as he was giving away too many secrets about technological advancements through magic